Hi to brachytherapy community. Today we speak about new method of precise locating dual position of the radiation source inside brachytherapy tool, or about applicator commissioning. Start our presentation. All process we demonstrate on Venezia 22 applicator as an example. Here you see half of the applicator on the C-arm image. And dummy source is doing 1 mm steps forward as it works in clinical treatment of flexitron afterloader. The source do not rest against the end of the channel, as you see here. The last position of the source, position 300, located some millimeter before the tip of channel. Till now, for finding source dual position, we used film technology. As you see, applicator was fixed together with the film on the stand. We need somehow match darkening on the film with coordinates of applicator. To do this, we did marks on the film through the holes for parallel needles using beveled tip of drills. Here you see the result of film irradiation in 5 dual positions of the source in-ring applicator. Darkenings on film are weak because the film is located quite far from the source channel. Maximums are overlapping each other, and therefore there are only 5 of them. The white circle here are the marks we did through parallel to tandem holes for needles. Scanned films are processing by ImageJ program. So about the new technique. At the beginning we fixed by a rod screw the applicator on the central part of the array 1600 with preliminary positioning transparency slice on it for marking needles holes as we did by mentioned method. Tungsten block was set on array for shielding array electronics from radiation. Further we speak about calculation in Excel program the coordinate of measured peak or x, y coordinates of the source position. First step. The detector with the maximal reading is found. Second step. Around this detector, the rectangle 3x3 or 9 detector are considered. For every triple detectors, 3 triples in x and 3 triples in y direction, parabols calculated with coordinates of tops. Third step. Intersection of trend lines going through coordinates of parabol's top give the source coordinates, what we're looking for. Central detector of array in program Verisoft was calibrated to does not matter value from 0.5 to 1 gray. Collection time for this measurement was approximately 8 seconds. Measured file was saved in MCC format. Each file is corresponding to every step of the source, 1 mm in this case. Now the time to compare source coordinate taken from the uncentral planning system library with our measured values. It is useful to take the center of Venezia applicator as a 0 coordinate. At the beginning, it is convenient to express coordinate in polar system and later convert to Cartesian system. We are getting coordinates of parallel holes for needles using special scales in PowerPoint. Finally, it gives us possibility to correctly place measured values for source coordinate on its library data. created in Excel macros help us more easily and quicker to do the processing of measured values. Here you can see how it takes place. So what's the results of last measurements? You see the red dots are dwell position of the source from treatment planning library. Yellow rhombuses are measured values. To be sure that picture is not distorted, we use the cycle with the required diameter. Here is the same, the cycle with radius 11 millimeters. Needles holes coordinates match with coordinates of library needles. It turned out that in one channel, position 300 is almost matched with library position, but in other channel, mismatching is 1 millimeter. Position 280 in both channels, lagging on 1.5 millimeter. Or it is lower than 2 millimeter tolerance level, but mismatching is essential comparing with this value. What is confirming us that the accuracy of the described technology is higher, plus minus 0.1 millimeter. First thing, at the part of the channel close to the end, found dwell positions located exactly on the line of the cycle with radius 11 millimeters, without any deviations closer or far to or from center of applicator. The second thing, if we repeat measurement with applicator randomly shifted on the array, we will get new dwell position of the source as an exact replica of the initial dwell locations. Conclusions. Proposed method of finding the source dwell position demonstrated required accuracy, plus minus 0.1 millimeter, and have advantages of gold standard in applicator commissioning. This is independence from the human factor, eye gouge. This is without film technology. This is any source step. This is accessible to everyone, Excel mathematics. Summing up the presentation, we can say that a range of PTW OCTAVIUS used octaves has expanded significantly. And we invite you to use this technology in your clinical brachytherapy practice.